The Detroit Pistons face elimination tonight in Game 5 at home against the Orlando Magic. We're going to talk about that game. We're also going to talk about the Houston Rockets at the LA Lakers. Let's get it started, though, with the Pistons. The Magic won Game 4 by a score of 94-88. Paolo Banchero scored just 18 points on 4 of 18 shooting, 0 of 4 from beyond the arc. But once again, it was Desmond Bane carrying the load offensively, 22 points, 7 of 18 shooting, 5 of 10 from beyond the arc. After Desmond Bane went off in Game 3, I said he was due for some regression. He was regressed a little bit, but not a whole lot, that's for sure. Orlando shot just 33% from the field in Game 4 and 26% from beyond the arc. The under is now 7-1 in Orlando's last 8 games overall, and they've gone under in 5 straight road games. I did not like Orlando coming into the series. I did not like Orlando coming into the playoffs. I saw them lose that first play-in game. And let's face it, they underachieved in the regular season. Last year, they had the best defense in the NBA, and they regressed a whole lot this season when it comes to scoring defense during the regular season. But as I mentioned, number 1 defense last year in the NBA, number 1 defense in the playoffs. They're allowing just 98 points per game in this series so far. Detroit ranked 3rd in the regular season this year in scoring defense, and they ranked 3rd in opponents scoring so far in these playoffs. They're allowing just 100.5 points per game. And Cade Cunningham is really struggling. 25 points on 7 of 23 shooting, 3 of 11 from three-point range in Game 4. He shot 46.1% from the field and 34.2% from beyond the arc in the regular season. He's shooting just 42.4% from the field and 28.6% from the field in the playoffs. And he's really struggling to get the ball to Jalen Duren as well. His last game at home, though, was his best game in this series, so maybe he can turn it around. Detroit is 5-1 straight up in their last 6 home games. The under is 7-1 in Detroit's last 8 home games against these Orlando Magic. And the way the Magic are playing defense at the moment, they have me believing they've got a 3-1 series lead. I think they're going to come to play tonight. But I'm not touching the side. Detroit is a 10-point favorite. Total sits at 211.5. No way I'm laying double digits with Detroit the way they've played so far. I like the under in the first half. The number is 108.5. I like that play so much, it might actually make it into my premium card tonight. I'll think about that as the day goes on. But before we talk about the Rockets at the Lakers, let me tell you about a few promotions we have available for the summer at WagerTalk. You guys have already heard about this one, certainly. The Summer Spectacular, $594 in savings, $749 gets you every play with every sport from today through August 31st. And of course, that will include Week 0 college football. And for those of you who don't know, I cover college football on this channel. I cover every single game in Week 0 and Week 1. I've done that now the last 2 seasons. We'll be starting that up again in July. If you want to have a look at the archives, I think you'd enjoy watching some of those videos. But of course, this promotion would get you those Week 0 games. But how about the NBA playoffs? Because for those of you who don't follow me on Twitter, at Jesse Schule, check it out. My pinned tweet here outlines a history, over a decade-long history of dominating in the NBA playoffs. In the last 5 years at WagerTalk, 202, 158, 64 units of profit in the NBA playoffs. And, of course, the NHL playoffs, I was perfect heading into yesterday. We lost with the Anaheim Ducks, so now 7-1, 88% hockey run. And how about the World Cup? Would you believe that I was the number 1 profit handicapper in the last World Cup? Well, I hit 71% of my plays in the tournament, so of course I finished number 1. It was no fluke. I'm the number 2 all-time profit handicapper in the sport of soccer, and I'm joining forces with my man Ben Burns, who has never lost a 5% play in the sport of soccer. I'm guessing Ben's going to have a few 5% plays in this year's World Cup. You can get us both, me and Ben, every soccer play from today through the end of the World Cup for $299. You can only find that at picksandparlays.net, my page or Ben's page. Now let's talk about the Houston Rockets facing elimination in LA. The Lakers will be a 4.5-point favorite. The total sits at 208. And of course, Kevin Durant will not play in Game 5. And is that addition by subtraction? I think it might be. Now, you might say that Kevin Durant missed a few games in this series already. However, the one game when they knew Kevin Durant wasn't going to play, they were better off. It's no good when he's a game time decision and you're not sure how it's going to play out. They've known now for a while. They're heading into this game knowing Kevin Durant will not play, and I think that will benefit them. If you see how they played in Game 5, they won the game 115-96, sorry, in Game 4, 115-96 without KD. Amen Thompson, 23 points on 10 of 16 shooting. Tari Eason, 20 points on 7 of 10, 2 of 5 from beyond the arc. Houston shot 48% from the field, 40% from beyond the arc. Clearly, the offense was more efficient without KD. Will that continue here in LA? I don't know. Houston's 10-4 straight up in their last 14. They're 1-5 against the spread in their last 6 versus the Lakers, and they're 2-10 against the spread in their last 12 road games. The Lakers get Austin Reeves back. Now, he hasn't played in a while. Can we expect him to log a full workload, play 30 minutes in this game? I don't think so. I expect him to come back and sort of ease into action. I would expect him to be a lot better in the second half or late in the game than in the first half. LeBron James, 10 points on 2 of 9 shooting and 0 of 3 from three-point range in 33 minutes in Game 4. I mean, LeBron continues to win his battle against Father Time. But as the series goes on, as the playoffs go on, can that continue? At his age, what is he, 40, 41, 40? I mean, he's old. He's not as old as I am, mind you, but he's pretty old. And eventually that will catch up to him. Luke Kennard came crashing back down to earth, 7 points on 3 of 8 shooting, 0 of 3 from beyond the arc in Game 4. The Lakers still shot 50% in the game, 23% from three-point range. The Lakers are 12-1 straight up in their last 13 home games against the Rockets. The Lakers are 6-1 against the spread in their last 7 games. The Lakers have been very fortunate to shoot the ball so well in the first 3 games of this series. I've been calling for regression since Game 1. It hasn't really come. Even in Game 4, they shot 50% from the field. I kind of like the Rockets in the first half in this game. Give me Houston plus 2.5 to hang around for the first half. Full game, I don't know about that, but give me the Rockets for the first half and give me the first half under in the Pistons versus the Magic. If you like this video, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and if you've got anything to say to me, even if it's nasty, hit me up in the comments below and I'll get back to you as soon as I can.